Alrighty, everyone, guess what? It's time. It's opera time here on DSP Gaming. We quick save. Thank God there is a quick save feature in Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, because actually this is one of the parts of the original game. If you start the opera, you're stuck doing the opera for a while. But in this version, we were able to quick save, and now we can actually walk around and explore and do the opera. Now, I've heard this is one of the most improved parts of the game. So let's take a look and see what we've got. This door is locked, as you can see. That one will not open. This is a huge improvement to see the real crowd down there, and it's all the citizens of the game. Because in the original, it was just this, like, weird generic art. So look, I'm going to go check on things in the dressing room. Oh, I hope this works. Huh? Why is everyone singing? Where art thou going? Thou should relax and enjoy the show. Of course, Locke is going to go check it out. I can't let you up here. It's too dangerous, says the stagehand. What an asshole. I'm out there fighting monsters and, you know, on the overworld. I'm kicking entire, you know, gangs' asses in Zozo. This guy's like, oh, it's too dangerous. What the hell's up there? I never saw Rurouni Kenshin. No, I didn't. But, of those cards you're talking about, King Crimson, with a Union, I keep forgetting what it's called, Union something. Full Metal Alchemist would be the one I want the most. And then the second one, isn't there, there might be like a Yu Yu Hakusho or something. I'm not sure. I might be interested in that, but sadly, yeah, they're just not really available. There's a performance underway. Oh, so, wait, there's a performance underway. I'm not allowed to leave. I'm locked in. What if there's a fire? Yeah, I love the Full Metal Alchemist anime. It's great. Look, first of all, anything back here? Let's go on stage. Won't let me. Okay. Duh! Have you always been that pretty? Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like. Am I just a replacement for her? That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. The next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happened to Draco and pours her feelings into the song. Shouldn't you check the score one last time? So yeah, there's a mini game. You can get the lyrics wrong, and then it's like not as good of a performance. I don't think it matters. I don't think it affects anything in the game, but it's funny if she says the wrong lyrics. So let's read the score. Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still be made to part? Though promises of perennial love, yet sing here in my heart. Yeah, that's already different. I can already tell you that's a different lyric. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. That's completely different, because it used to be, when light goes away from night into day, it's just a fading dream. I totally remember that lyric. Must my final vows exchanged be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up flowers. Then you climb the stairs and toss the bouquet from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of scene 2. Impresario, and then there's scene 2. So that's actually very different. Very different than the original. Those lyrics are completely changed. Ellipsian says, it does matter. If you mess up 3 times in a row, the game gives you an instant game over, and you have to do it over. Oh, wow. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Very good. All right, here we go. The Western armies were defeated, and I couldn't read that. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Rolls, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night. All right, ready? Wow. They are nice lyrics. They're much better than the originals because the originals didn't rhyme right. They didn't sound right at all. This is a hell of a set for an opera. A giant castle. Oh, what's this? Come, Maria, dance with me. I guess I had to press the button. Ha ha ha! And he turns into flowers. What happened? Oh, what happened? I'm too late. So much for that. What happened? I pressed the button. Huh? What happened? I did hit A. You saw I hit it. We have to do the whole thing over, but I did it right. Yesterday was a royal mess, but we managed to keep the stage. The show's still on for the next 3 days. Let's make this happen. We have to do it again. Even though I didn't do it. See, those button presses were not in the original. So I didn't know what to do. I pressed it, and oh, you didn't do it. Yes, I did. You can see I even reacted to it. Well, we ruined the opera, everyone. It's over. We're out of business. That's what happens, I guess. Don't slip up this time. Shouldn't you check the score? I don't need to check the score. I know what I'm doing. So I think what they're saying is you have to do it fast. There's not much time before Act 2, so I had to press the button right away. Oh, okay. I see. Well, here we go again. Wow, at least we get to hear it again. It's nice. The Western armies were defeated. Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. That's why I didn't get to read the first time. Oh, I'm just not cut out for showbiz. It's obvious. People ask me, you know, would I ever do like singing or voice acting? I can't. I'm a rube. I screw it all up. All right, here we go again. What was a little weird about this? They had the singer sing it straight. In an opera, they actually over-sing on purpose. They do it completely so that it's like a crazy theatrical performance for the audience. I know, because I've been to both musicals and opera performances before. She's just singing it straight. She wouldn't be saying, no. She'd be go, no. She'd be vibrato in the voice. That's what they would do if it was real opera. They'd be like going crazy, over the top. Oh, so I gotta be ready to press the button like right away. I gotta do it as soon as possible. Wait, there's no thing to do it. Oh, there you go. So I have to press it as soon as possible, as soon as it appears. Come, Maria, dance with me. All right, let's not mess this up now. There we go. No choice here. It's totally different. Used to be, it's just a fading dream. I remember that final lyric. It was like haunting. The love is just a fading dream. Wow. It's a sad lyric, but they changed it. Prince Ralls is looking for his dance partner. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. That's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I definitely like how they improved that. That's a huge improvement from the original. Apple Goblin, thanks for €5. He says, those are not true opera vocals. Celeste is an amateur. That is correct, she is. Thank you, Apple Goblin. Amateur. And here's the dance. Dance, dance, dance. Dancing, dancing, and there's some prancing, dancing and prancing about. You were wonderful, Celeste. All right. Wait a minute. I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. Uh-oh, better tell the impresario. What? Uh-oh. Show's picking up. The Western survivors attack! Impossible! Attack! Do, 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 do. This is a remix of the original theme. It's awesome. Wait! Oh-ho! I am here! He didn't sing! Here we go. Ooh. Voice of an angel. What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Ha!
Knave of the Western Hall, you would address my queen to be Maria. Sure you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel.
That's great.
Then it's a duel. Ho ho.
Yeah! And now you get the epic, dramatic music while we do this. But how is he planning to disrupt the opera? Wait, with that? Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Look at this. Wahaha. Let's see if Maria can shrug this one off. Ugh, this is heavier than I thought. It's going to take me 5 minutes to push this thing off. Dun-dun-dun. Do-do-do. We haven't a second to lose. Talk to the stagehand in the room up on the right. He'll help you up there. Leave it to us. Now we can walk extra fast because it's the version you walk way faster. The impresario sends you need to set up the catwalks. Lower the switch on the far right, but don't touch any of the others. Okay. It's funny, if you do the others, you screw up the play. Like, you turn off the lights and everything. All right, let's go. Do-do-do. 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 Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Oh, we gotta fight. It's a mouse. Look at this. Oh no, I did the incorrect blitz. That's not good when we're timed. At least it doesn't count down here. Okay. There's Ultros. I think we have extra time. We can fight all these guys if we want. Here we go. Rising Phoenix! Burn those rats! Nice damage. Yeah. Yeah. Finish him, Cyan. Yeah, mug him. Mug that rat. Steal those high potions. We got plenty of time. Okay. Oh, is that true? Sunshine Radiance says the yellow one can actually summon more gray ones if you're not careful. Oh, that's interesting. No, Saban's inputs are not simplified. You still have to do them properly, and I've been screwing up the half circle. See, I keep screwing up the half circle. It's because I'm using this D-pad. I'm not used to using this D-pad to do fighting game motions, so I'm just blowing it. All right, we still have plenty of time. Saban has learned regen. That's cool. All right. Oh, rats. Whoa. Oof. Whoops. So now the crowd's like, what just happened? Oh no, this'll never do. With these two flattened, there's no one to win the girl. How can the story possibly continue? Nah. Neither Draco nor Ross will win Celis's hand. Ha-ha! It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who will take her as my wife. And the crowd loves it. Oh dear, what dreadful acting. Silence, knave! You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A lowborn thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel! Well, might as well make the most of this. Music! It's me again! Long time no see. Did you miss me? Nothing to steal? Darn, he has nothing to steal. He blocked acid rain with his shield. What? He did? Let's suplex him. Acid rain on the stage. Ouch. He's blinded. He can't see. Suplexed him. Hoo-yah! He missed. He missed. No. Thwarted again. I feel like such a sucker. And he runs away. And now the classic theme. Come on, come on, come on. Jessica, thank you for $5. They say, keep the support coming so we can get more packs. Phil is in rare form tonight and having a blast, so let's get some support. Thank you so much, Jessica, for your support and for the $5. That is very nice of you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, there's some trolling going on. We took care of it. Very nice. Thank you, Jazzica, for the super chat. All right, let's continue. Hold it right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Aha! Setzer? I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. Aha! What? Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. Dun 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 dun. All right. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later. That was all according to plan. Because you didn't think Celeste was a damsel in distress, she very much is not. She's a very capable heroine. There you go. We made it. What a performance. You're a great fake actress, Celeste. Enough! But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. Well, what are you doing in here? You're not Maria, are you? Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector, and your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about. Wait, we heard that your ship is the fastest vessel in the world. Or finest vessel in the world. And that you are the world's greatest gambler. My brother's the King of Figaro. If you help us, I can ask him to reward you. I am a brave warrior of Doma. Please, I humbly beg for thine aid. And a T-Rex is chiming in. A T-Rex actually wants to help out here. Thank you to the anonymous gift. That was an anonymous gifted sub over on Kick. Thank you so much for that. An anonymous sub. That's our first sub of the night. Over on Kick. Thank you for that. Excellent. We're up to 120 of support tonight. Thank you all. All right. I didn't know that a T-Rex was part of my party, but, you know, you learn something every day. Okay. Come with me. Then you'll... Don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said that I'll help you. So here he is, and we're on the airship. This is pretty cool. Look at this. His airship is a casino. How cool is that? You can play some roulette. I'm assuming this is blackjack or poker. Probably blackjack tables, right? And look at this guy over here. You need to unequip party members. So look at this. You can actually now unequip people who aren't in your party. It's a quick way to do it, which is kind of neat. Look at this. Nice and ritzy. This is an awesome remix. I love this song. Look at this guy. It's nice having guests on board again. Do you need some refreshment? So it's free HP MP restoration with that guy. Welcome. This guy is a vendor. Look, you can buy all kinds of stuff. So look, remove a party from a dungeon or battle with automatic teleport spell. Smoke bomb allows the party to escape from a battle. Pretty cool. You can buy all that stuff from him. Thank you. Very good. Oh, my nose itches. Do not open during flight. So we're obviously in the air. Can't be opening the door. What's over here? Ah, looks like the engine room, right? It sure does. Wow, this music's way better. Here's where we just were. Okay. Wow, I really like this remix theme. This is excellent. We're going to hear a lot of this during the game, too. This theme song. Alright. Now, wait a minute. What's here? No, I think that's not even a real door. Oh, okay. Alright, ready? Let's talk to him. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire. You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their Magitech power and trying to take over the world. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. I lost my friends, my family. We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So please. You know, I think you may even be cuter than Maria. Uh-oh. Huh? All right. If Celeste becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise... What, are you crazy? Fine. What? Great, it's settled. On one condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you'll help us. If it's tails, I'm all yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Ha, I like it. I accept. Celeste, are you serious? If you marry this guy... There's no telling what manner of dishonorable things he might do to thee. Ready? Heads. I win. Now it's time for you to hold on to your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. She basically tricked them. I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler, but that's part of the game now, isn't it? Ha! How low can you stoop? I love it. All right, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire with nothing to lose but my life? I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. Very nice. I can't believe this clunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air? When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. And you play your cards, and fate plays hers. They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We better land a safe distance away. Sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice. So, if I remember, sadly, Setzer is not good from the start, but later on you can get good equipment for him and then he becomes really good. But I think at first he's not very good in combat. But then again, they might have changed the way he works in this game, so I don't know. Starshine Radiant says, that coin is the same coin that Edgar uses with Sabin. If you triggered that cutscene, we didn't see the cutscene. He said if you bring the bros, it's a hidden little bit, so it's the same coin. That's kind of cool, but we didn't trigger that hidden cutscene. So that is Vector. That is the capital city of the Empire, guys. Pretty crazy. Midgar vibes, right? Except this was before Midgar. Okay. So now if you take a look at the world map, I'll blow it up for you. We are now on the bottom continent, the southern continent. So as you can see, we've been across most of the world. There is an island to the upper right we didn't go to. It's my head's blocking it. And also, where I'm blocking here, I'm going to turn off the camera for a second to show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. To the far right, there's also a little thing at the edge of that continent. See it? So those are the two places we haven't been yet, but now we're on the southern continent, and we're going to be able to explore all the things on this southern continent. So pretty cool part of the game now coming up. All new areas, new enemies, new everything. Okay? We in Crisis did a $2 super chat. Says, hey, did you ever consider doing books on tape? No. Once again, I never really have thought about doing any kind of stuff with singing, voice acting. Sadly, I've heard that voice acting is just ridiculously hard to get into. That people try and try and try, and it's so hard to get your foot into the door of the industry. But if you're in, you're in. But apparently, like, it's very hard to get anyone to give you a real chance. But, you know, I love what I do. So I don't really think that I'm looking for any kind of other employment. Humble the Pummel says, this is the best Final Fantasy, hands down. 7 doesn't come close. I agree with you, but others would disagree. Okay. Albrook. Obey the Empire. Anyone who opposes the will of the Empire will be strung up for treason. Wow, that sounds great. Welcome to Albrook, the occupied port city. Oh, great. They're all occupied here. Let's see if we can buy any new items or anything. So, already got that. Bastard sword for Celeste. Sakura, that would have been for Shadow if he was with us, but he's not. Should we buy her a bastard sword? Something new. Yeah, instead of the great sword, give her the bastard sword. I don't know why they're insulting the sword and calling it a bastard. That's messed up. I'm a scholar of ancient weaponry. 2 weapons known as Ultima weapons were used during the War of the Magi 1,000 years ago. One was a sword whose blade formed from its wielder's strength. The other was a monster born from destruction, or born for destruction. Oh, I got an ether. What are the chances that we'll run into both of those Ultima weapons during the course of the game? I think pretty strong, or else why would he even be in the game? You can find excellent weapons and armor in the shops in Zen to the north and Miranda to the west. Look at that. We can just rob this? Empty. Empty. Why would you think you'd be able to rob the store? What are you, stupid? Welcome. Twist headband, a priest's mitre. So this is magic defense and magic evasion up. A hat that will raise your maximum MP by 1/8. That's good. So let's buy that. The priest's mitre. I'll buy 2. Mithril vest. That's good for Cyan. It is. And a white dress. Nope, she already has it. Ninja gear for Locke. Okay, there we go. Sweet. Nice. Okay, beautiful. Oh, by the way, I'm just curious here. How are they doing? He maxed Siren a while ago. She's working on Kate Sith. She's working on Float, and she's getting magic +1 while she does it. Here's his blitz commands, by the way. See, they're actually in a menu. That's cool. So he is doing Kirin, and he's learning Cura at a very slow pace. Ugh. And then he's got Rama, and he's learning Thundara. Okay. Very good. Emperor Gestal commissioned a painting from me. Well, what painting should I do? Gestal. Gestal wants a painting from this guy, huh? This town belongs to the Empire. Shove off. Can't you see I'm busy? The port's off limits. I study monsters. The ones on this continent seem to be exceptionally vulnerable to magic. Interesting. And we just found a high potion. Rooms are 300 gil per night. We don't need to stay. Yeah, we're fine. This is just the inn, so okay. Of course, I would play a Final Fantasy VI Remaster if they came out. This is the closest we're ever going to get. I guarantee you this is the closest we'll ever get. Welcome. Look at this. Pretty much everything we already have. Yeah, nothing new here to buy. So what is this music? Well, guess what? We're connected to, first of all, a clock with an elixir in it. And then, the bar. Welcome, tee-hee-hee. Hick, I think I had a bit too much to drink. You probably don't even have any money. Wow. Yeah, baby, woohoo. Stupid soldiers. Sheesh, the soldiers think they own the place. This pub's pretty much an imperial clubhouse these days. It is snazzy music, I agree. Look at this. We have to bribe the imperial soldiers or they won't let us do business in our own city, and he sobs. Defy us and you'll regret it. There's something important on the eastern edge of the continent. The Imperials built an observation post there, but they won't let anyone beyond it. Huh. The Imperial capital of Vector is right at the center of the continent. Okay. Hanslander, how you doing, man? Thanks for a $2 Canadian super chat. He says, I missed the earlier stream. Many hits? Yeah. We got a huge One Piece hit. $75 card. Then we got a smaller one at $25. So we actually got some good hits out of that one-piece box. It's pretty darn cool. You're going to want to see it. It's actually, in my opinion, I would rank this card that we got from One Piece one of my top 3 cards I've ever got. It's actually sick art. It's like really nice. So, Joseph, 6 months as a member, said, I never played this before. Do you have a recommendation for a Final Fantasy game? Yes, this one. This is my favorite one. So I'm going to give you a recommendation to play Final Fantasy VI if you play one, of course. Okay, so he said to the east, they won't let you in. I just want to take a quick look at it. See what's up to the east. Here it is. Oh, let's make this smaller. There you go. The Imperial Observation Post. Whoa! Well, that's not good. We're fighting. I guess we weren't supposed to come here. Stole a mithril vest. That's awesome. How do I keep screwing this up? I feel like basically this D-pad is very sensitive, and that's why I'm not getting the input correctly. Yeah, it's not, you know what it is? It's not triggering the right. I have to, like, push it pretty hard to get it to work. Stole a tent. Dude, I can't get this command. This is ridiculous. I can't get this to work. Maybe it's the left that's not inputting? I'm trying. What's not inputting here? I don't know. I swear I'm doing it right. Finally killed one. Got another mithril vest. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I can't do it. I don't know why it doesn't work. It's not like I don't know how to do half circles. I play Street Fighter. Got another tent. Dude, it doesn't work. I give up. I legit give up. I can't get it to work. Why can't I get this input to work? Half circle. I've done it before. Now it just doesn't work at all. Holy crap, we got all kinds of contributions coming in here, guys. First off, Hanslander did a $5 Canadian super chat, and he says, happy to hear it. Glad your crazy week ended up well, and you have a great couple days off. You deserve it. Thank you. I'm still here tomorrow. I'm still here playing Marvel Tokon all day tomorrow on release day. But thank you so much, Hanslander. I just received a very generous $34 super chat from Stalking Tiger. He said, I worked up enough courage combined with a massive hunger for beef to leave the safety of the bunker. I wandered into a wasteland I don't recognize, and Ghostbird destroyed the town. Cars flipped, stores burned, and dogs barking. So, thank you for 34 bucks. That now gets us to 160 of support. That means we are opening all 3 packs of Pitch Black at the end of the stream. Now, if, excuse me, if we hit 200, I owe you a pack tomorrow. If we hit 250, I owe you 2 packs tomorrow, and we're going to do Prismatic Evolutions tonight. So thank you for the support for Final Fantasy, everybody. The party was thrown out. Yeah, so basically, you can't really do that because you get tossed out. Let's save. Do you think there's a way we could sneak through and not get detected? It's locked. Oh, it's locked. That sucks. Can't get past that guy. Watch it still not work. Yep, I don't know. I don't get it. I've done it a million times. Remember, I did it last night. Now I can't get it to work once. Maybe my D-pad messed up. Maybe it's my D-pad. I think my D-pad is too sensitive, and it's not allowing me to put in the input properly. Yeah, that's what it is. It's way too sensitive, the D-pad. At least I got it that time. Damn, look how much damage that did. We leveled up. We're actually getting tons of experience for doing this. I got the HP plus 10. Look at that. We got the bonuses. But then you get thrown out. So we can't do this yet because the guards are blocking the critical parts. Okay. Can't do that yet. Ba-ba-da-boom, ba-ba-da-boom, boom. A Joker and a Don? What the hell? Why do they call him a Joker? That time it worked. Kicking that dog's ass. Damn. Remember, if we go to this airship, we can get free restore. See? It's awesome. So this is actually, at this part of the game, this is one of the easiest places to grind, simply because you get free HP MP restoration right there. So here we have a cave. No, doesn't work. Okay. So this is Vector here, I think. But we don't want to go to Vector yet. I don't think that worked. I think just, yeah, look. It went crazy. Like, I literally just did a standard input, and the thing went crazy off in a direction. See, this D-pad is oversensitive on the Razer Wolverine. Yes, the Razer Wolverine V3 Pro, I think it's called. The D-pad's too sensitive. No, I can't do it. Double miss. How embarrassing. I probably could recalibrate it. I'm sure there's probably software for this thing to fix it, but... Yo, can we go all the way north? There's north and west to go here on this continent. Lit War Chickens, Wyvern, and Don. It still doesn't work. It seriously still doesn't work. Ow, wing sap. I got a sleeping bag from this thing. Why did the chicken have a sleeping bag on it? Maybe if I do it slowly, because I was doing it fast. Maybe if I just do it slowly, it'll work better. I don't know. Then again, why would Don have a potion? Right? Is the audio muted? No, right? Audio is good for everybody, right? All right, magic +1 for Celeste. That's excellent. It's saying that there's something here, but there's not. You see, there's an icon there, right? But there's nothing there. Nice, we got it. So I gotta do it slow. If I do the input slow, it works. Nice, we killed the whole party, damn. Zen. Obey the Empire! Most of the town's youths were led off to serve in the Imperial military. Our royal family was slaughtered by the Empire. Damn, that's dark. This town belongs to the Empire. Let's see. Air knife, moonring blade, bastard sword, and a boomerang. Nah, I'm just gonna keep what I got. The boomerangs and airing blade things you can attack from the back row, and they do the same damage as the front row. So the advantage is you could have heavy defense because you're in the back row, but you do full damage. Priest Miter, Mithril Helm. Huh. Mithril Helm. I might buy one of those for Cyan. Ninja gear and white dress. We already got all these. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I know. Humble the Pummel says, fingers crossed that Marvel Tokon's devs fixed it for tomorrow. I know, man. The game itself was good in the beta, but the fact it didn't work online, it was all messed up. I mean, what the heck? And that was only a week and a half ago. I'll tell you a secret. Oops. The Empire has a weapon called the Guardian. It's immobile, but it's ridiculously powerful. If you ever see it, run away and don't look back. Just an end. Don't really need that. Anything special in the item shop? Nope. No reason to buy anything there. Defy us and you'll regret it. Now you can actually buy the Hermes sandals. That's cool. So you can basically give them to everybody, and everyone would be fast, right? Black belt and amulet. I mean, maybe I'll just buy 2 more Hermes sandals just to have them. Because the truth is, I don't want to change this. I want him to have that. And she definitely needs the 2 earrings right now. But maybe other characters could use the Hermes sandals later, so I'll hold on to those. My grandfather once told me there's a huge gate deep inside of a cave on the eastern edge of the continent. Where's that boy of mine? I told him not to play outside. It's dangerous with all the soldiers around. All right. Can't even get into this house because she's blocking the door. Okay. All right, so I think that's it. That's it for Zen. It's kind of not a very exciting town, honestly. It's all overtaken, which is really messed up. Nope, we didn't get Mog yet. You can't get Mog yet. Now, what's a bummer is, look, it shows there's something here, but I can't... Oh. It's a Chocobo stable. We don't need to get a Chocobo right now. All the Chocobo stables are the same. Basically, you hire a Chocobo and you can walk across the continent with the Chocobo. All right. Let's now go all the way west and see what's on the western tip. Then we'll go to Vector. Back attack from 2 Dons. Armored dogs. Yep, that's what it is. I gotta do the input slower. I'm doing it too fast. Because my D-pad is incredibly sensitive. Okay. La 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 la. What's up, I Smoke Crack? I've been good. Dude, it's been great. I mean, besides the fact that my PSU on my capture streaming PC malfunctioned and I need to get a new one this week, outside of that, things have been absolutely outstanding. We've been having amazing streams of Final Fantasy VI, great summertime fun. In fact, there's so much going on in the summer, we don't have time to do everything. Like, we tried Beast of Reincarnation yesterday. Honestly, no one's asked for it again, so I don't know if we'll even play it again, you know? Now we got Marvel Tokon coming into the mix. It's like, we're gonna have a lot of games we're juggling, to be honest. I think we're almost done with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, so that's a good thing. A Mithril Rod. She can't equip it. I guess a Mithril Rod must be for magicians only, and she's not a magician, even though, I mean, she's our main magic user, but okay. Koopa King says, would you do other classic Final Fantasies from this collection if this support keeps up? The other one I absolutely want to play is Final Fantasy IV. That's the first Final Fantasy I ever played in my life. I love that game too. So I would love to do a playthrough of that one with you guys. But I don't know if I would want to do it immediately after this because that's too much Final Fantasy and it might be like Burnout, you know? We'll have to see. A clock. Oh, I found a clock with no elixir in it. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. There should have been an elixir in there. Miranda used to be the most beautiful town on this continent, and then the Empire came along. Ugh, now look at it. These soldiers are out of control. There's nothing we can do about it. How long do we have to put up with this? Here you can buy green berets, mithril helms, mithril vests, mithril mail. See, the white dress does boost magic for 5, but the mithril mail... yeah, I'll keep the white dress on her then. But I will put it on him. There we go. That's an increase for him. Hanslander, thanks for another $2 Canadian super chat. If Tokon sucks, will you play Street Fighter? If Tokon sucks, we're going to end up going back to Street Fighter, you know? I just hope Tokon doesn't suck. It's got a wide cast of characters. It's got a lot of content. So hopefully we'll get some traction out of it, you know, before we have to look to go back to Street Fighter. Okay. My son was forced into the Imperial Army. Ugh, become so safe. Why'd I have to get stuck guarding a town way out in these boondocks? I'll never get a promotion now. My dog's the strongest. So they're doing dog fights. How great. I mean, that's terrible. Starshine Radiant says, I do the 3D remake of Final Fantasy IV on Steam. It's got movies and voice acting. Oh, it's terrible, though, isn't it? Isn't it the one that was ported and it's not very good? I don't think that's a good version. Excuse me. Same stuff again. Yeah, same stuff. I'd much rather do the Pixel Remaster so we get the better music and everything. Yeah, get him in. Place your bets. We can do anything we want in this town. Zen and Albrecht were invaded by the Empire too. My beloved hasn't replied to my letter. I'm sick with worry. Do you remember what this is? Do you remember that Sabin ran into a guy who was bedridden because he had been hurt? And there was a letter there and he was too hurt to even read the letter from his beloved. This must be his beloved. Isn't that interesting? So actually, there's going to be a plot with that later. I'm serious. It's a side quest that you could get a really good item if you do it. But it's actually quite hard to do. And I'm trying to remember how you do it. Because it's timed, and if you don't do it at the right time, you fail it, and then you don't get the reward. He won't stop asking me to marry him. Aisha, my love. An idiot. All right, folks, let's save up. And let's split the part when I come back. Another hour of Final Fantasy VI on the Southern Continent. Thank you so much. Great audience tonight. Great support, great positivity. Let's keep it rolling. More Final Fantasy VI coming right up.